Good morning. This morning I have a song for you that's kind of a throwback song. It reminds me of some of the stuff that I wrote in the early 80s. And I was just thinking back about that time. I started playing guitar straight out of high school. So my senior year, I learned how to play. I think I learned 3 chords and I started writing songs. I was loving it. So went up to college. When I got out of college, my family had moved to Oklahoma City. And so I moved there. And I ran into some guys when I was in Oklahoma City that I am so thankful for. These guys affected my music more than they will ever know in the direction that I took. I just want to shout them out. I'm so thankful for them. I want to call their names out and tell them thank you right here, and just how much I appreciate them. So, Rob Price, who's a pastor in North Texas, he is a guy, an overall musician, just amazing. Never knew a guy that any other drummer that honed their craft like this guy did. Rob he knew how to play all kinds of instruments, knew how to sing, just overall good musician. Really appreciate him. John Ergel. John's a guitar player. He lives in the North Texas area also. It was so refreshing when I sat down with him. I was really wondering how these guys what direction they were going to take or their interpretation of my music when we sat down. And John said, I think I hear some Southern rock in there. And I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. And so, John, I appreciate you. John Foster. John Foster is an amazing guitar player. He's played for everybody in the world. And I really feel fortunate that I caught him at least on a few tracks on my stuff. That was kind of fun. So John, thank you. And then David McEarley, who I've lost touch with, but that guy he played keyboards, he did a number of things, but he was always in the sound room doing the engineering, ramrodding, that stuff. So you 4 guys, you helped set the direction that I was going to go in, and I thank you so much for who you are. The song that I have for you this morning is called All I Can Bring. And my thinking on the song when I wrote it was, really God's got everything. He sees all, he knows all, he's made it all. And so really what do we have to bring to the table for him? And fortunately we have a God that gave us free will, free choice. And so we can bring a devoted heart. And so that's what this song says. All I can bring is my devoted heart for my one and only King. All I can bring. So those four guys that I talked about earlier, John Ergel and Rob Price, are in a band with a number of other people. Pretty good sized band from what I see. But their name is Supernal Endgame, and you can find them online. Go look for them. It's incredible stuff. It's really cool. So, if I do an album with the song, I thought I'll do a reprise at the end of the album, kind of an old school thing. And I thought it would sound like this. For I will run to your arms, Lord. With me all I can bring is a devoted heart for my one and only King. Bring all you have to God. Give him your heart. Have a blessed day.